Let me tell you a story about a land that produces some of the silkiest yam boys in all of FIFA 21.
Is this guy really a fraud?
I don't know. That's what we're going to try to answer in today's video, but I don't understand what you even just said. Can we say it in Croatian?
Jeliovajti doista
Priveria, and what's happening, boys, and welcome to the most OP card or the most fraudulent card in FIFA 21. Now, depending on what circles you're running in, depending who you ask, depending where you look, you very well may find a different answer for this Mislav Orsic card, who was one of the gems that we found last year, and is truly a card that represents what it means to be OP in any FIFA release. 14,250 coins spent, ridiculous stats in some of the key categories that you're looking for, especially stats that are that matter a whole lot in FIFA 21. And today, like I said, we're going to find out if he is a fraud or if he might just be one of the most OP cards in FIFA. Some people might use him as a super sub. Some people that are running Serie A squads like myself might even be able to get him in on full chem without having to do too much damage to your existing Serie A side. But like I always say, boys, if you guys do enjoy the episode, if you guys are from Croatia, if you guys remember Croatian yacht parties, if you guys remember Happy Meal wagers, drop a mad lad like on the video. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. So I thought it would be fitting, since yesterday we splashed out, and by the way, I did sell my Saint Maximin for 380,000 coins. I think that's I lost 15k in tax, which I am fine with. He is now around 270,000 coins. So had I not sold him when I sold him, we would have lost out heavily. So it's a 146 total in-game stat upgrade, which is about one of the more positive things about his card. The point I'm trying to make is there's plenty of good Croatian cards that at some point it might not be too difficult to get him in. At the very least, I think 14,250 definitely meets the threshold of what you would want from either a super sub or a guy that you can wiggle into the squad. So high work rates, right-footed, 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, and then you start looking at the stats and you can get an idea or an understanding as to why I consider this one of the most OP cards in the game. Without even jacking off any of the stats with a chem style: 92 base acceleration, 94 sprint speed, 82 attacking positioning with 83 finishing, 86 shot power, has long shots as well, 86 curve, one of my favorite passing stats, vision's a little bit meh, dribbling stats, 93 agility with 90 balance, 82 dribbling, 82 composure, and then 84 stamina to boot. So you guys can see exactly why I consider this to be one of those cards, and he also happens to have the finesse shot trait. So he looks like a mad lad. We're using the marksman on him because it does get his ball control up to 86, does get his dribbling up to 92, and reactions go up over 80 as well. And then this is the sort of squad that I'm going to be placing him in, at least for me. So we've got Rebic, who's a card that I absolutely love. I picked him up for 2,600. And again, the purpose of early episodes in FIFA is not only to highlight the Mislav Orsic, but you guys clicked on the video to find out about him, and I do want to show you guys some of these other cards. We're using Manolis for the first time. We're using Koulibaly for the first time. And it wouldn't be FIFA without checking what they gave him for his finishing. 25 finishing, which is, I believe, what it was last year, and then 12 long shots with 25 attack and positioning. So, just an absolutely ridiculous card, 15k, and then Koulibaly is not cheap. I wasn't expecting to have to pay 85k for him, but it is what it is. We've got Quadrado, we've got Malquit, and then we've got this Correa card, who looks like the cheap. Looks like he's the cheap Lautaro Martinez 4-star, has the Kai Havertz disease where he has the 86 sprint speed and then the -5 acceleration. Some people say that they struggle with Orsic, and I think what some people are doing is they're running him as a winger. I think he's less effective as a winger, and I think he's actually more effective as a striker. But we're about to find out how Mislav Orsic, a sub 15k card with some of the most outrageous stats for an early game inform, plays in game. Match number 1.
Jeliovajti
doista Priveria.
Entra solo contra el arco. Buen cruce. Ahora la manda.
So he ended up scoring that goal, but did you notice how I was able to block that with circle?
Bien, cómo llega a meter esa pelota.
Correa. That's Orsic's curve. Did you see how he was able to bend that pass around the entire defense? Nice. Nice pass! Ante Rebic! Ante Rebic doing what Ante Rebic does, boys. Come on, lads. The Croatian mad lad. He wasn't you want to know what? Dare I say it? I was about to say I wasn't expecting him to be the first Croatian to score in this epi, but dude, Ante Rebic, a lot of people slept on him. I don't know if he had an inform before he had his foot miss card. I'm pretty sure his foot... No, he might have. He might have had a foot miss card. I think he had an 83 inform, then the 85 foot miss, and then like an 86 or 87 Phantom Man of the match, which was, I believe... What was that? Was that a striker?
Ahí tiene la pelota y en campo contrario. Ahí va, habilitado para definir. Buena pelota hacia el espacio.
The cheap Lautaro Martinez. It is what I said before. Damn, dude, these guys have some serious upper body strength, man. Serie A, dude, they've been feeding them some cacio pepe laced with some protein powder. Got some silky yam thick boy chests out here, dude. Nice, there we go. So you pay 85k for Koulibaly. Nice.
Sigue con la pelota. Ahí va a tener el empate.
Do not even.
That was my bad. That was 100% my bad. That's also Hwang Hee-ching doing Hwang Hee-ching things.
The weather.
So far, Mislav Orsic hasn't done a whole lot outside of provide an assist, or outside of provide a near assist to Correa, who's played very, very well for us. So Correa and Rebic have by far and away been the most impressive guys on the bench in the match so far. Koulibaly and Manolas, again, the goals that I conceded, it was mainly due to user error. I got count on the counter. I got caught on the counter.
Hermosa asistencia y peligro. Qué buen balón que metió.
The weather.
Acaba de evitar el gol. Roger Nainggolan. Nainggolan. Goal!
Raja Nainggolan, do me a favor, son. Take a bow. What is Raja Nainggolan's dribbling? Raja Nainggolan's dribbling is 83. He has himself... Yeah, he feels about that. 75 agility, which affects more like his skill moves and being able to cut. But he's got all greens in the rest of his dribbling stats, man. He's got a nice flow to his movement. They pay 85k for Koulibaly. Nice. Come on, dude.
Termine tal y como todo bien el resultado, pero
The almighty voiced up the Emana.
Atento que se viene. Tapa el arquero y sigue el juego.
That should have been a goal for ORSIC. I inadvertently initiated the player lock system. I got around the defender, but for whatever reason, I just wasn't able... I mean, he had the entire defense stacked. So 4 goals, and I'm not going to lie, as one of the guys that's my striker for not having a goal, I'm a little bit disappointed.
Para empatar el partido. Auer. Ahí llegó a la pelota y va directo al arco. Le pegó y está. Lo encontraron con fútbol. ¡Qué momento, señoras y señores!
That's what you're looking for! You never call my boy a fraud! You never call my boy Mislav Orsic a fraud! The mad lad Mislav. Using Mislav Orsic to bring the ball back, passing it back to Raja Nainggolan, and then a through ball, which in my opinion is the meta of FIFA 21. A delicious, delicious through ball. And then his defenders, once Mislav Orsic gets going, the defenders aren't going to stop him. I thought about first time shooting it, and I think I probably would have had some success there. But I just went to the tried and true, which I know works, and that's the body feint around the keeper. Let's go! Madlad Mislav! 1-0! The game's moving a little bit faster than FIFA 21. I changed my mind on what I said yesterday. I think FIFA is moving a little bit faster than 20 did. So I'm getting to places, like my muscle memory is telling me that I'm still a little bit a ways from getting where I need to go. But in FIFA 21, I'm just getting to where I need to be faster. It doesn't help the fact that Mislav Orsic has absolute blistering pace. And I'll showcase the RB dribbling here again, which is just ridiculous. I mean, like, look at the stuff you can do. He doesn't have the 4-star still moves, but you can do stuff like this. And if you time it right, you can just, like, completely break out of it and make the defender disappear. A little drag back, and then an Ante Rebic blast. It's got to be in the net, my man. There we go, Koulibaly.
Rápida transición en ataque. Y dale, conseguir con la contra y siguen.
So you saw that right there? That's Timo Werner's blistering pace, even with a guy, even with a Kostas Malinas who has 82 acceleration, 83 sprint speed, which is one of the fastest center back cards in the game. Even with that, there was no chance that even he was catching with Werner once he got him on a straight line. That's the difference between FIFA 20 and 21. Let's do a body feint here. Let's do a stop shot. Do one of these. He's got the weak foot. He's got the shot power. Fortunately, can't put it through there. That needs to be in. See, like that right there. That's peak Mislav ORSIC. Raja Nainggolan might be my favorite card in this epi. I don't think not having like top end pace is a deal breaker in terms of being a mid. If you have like 72 acceleration, 72 sprint speed, you use the right chem style, and you already have really, really good dribbling stats in game, I think you feel faster than you actually are. Yikes. Is that Zaha? Simon. He's got the same haircut.
It's Kenny. Got him. Chilling on the boat in the middle of Croatia. Honey by my side. Yeah, first.
Let's go! I don't know how much of that was luck, but Mislav ORSIC coming in with the 85th minute banger. That was all dribbling. That was all heel flicks. Didn't make it on the first attempt, but ended up putting it through. And Mislav ORSIC get himself a 8.6 rating, 2 goals, and Ante Rebic provided 2 assists, as did Hakimi. So dribbles completed 27 out of 42, shots on target 6 out of 7, converted 2 out of the 6 on target into goals. So a much better performance in terms of goal to game ratio, and I gotta say, let me first say this. Mislav ORSIC for around 14,000 coins, 15,000 coins on both consoles. You just can't beat the value. What I can say is I can understand why some people are struggling to get the most out of the card. The 76 ball control and then maybe the 82 dribbling, those 2 things right there make him feel possibly a little bit sluggish. We used the marksman, so he still felt very, very good, which leads me to the value, which I have to give as a 4 out of 5. Again, early stages, 15K isn't cheap by any means, but it is in that threshold of cards that I would definitely recommend in terms of them being special cards and having a whole lot of stats that are very, very meta for FIFA 21. And then in terms of on-the-pitch performance, I'm going to have to give it a 3.5 out of 5. The only reason I don't give it a perfect 4 is because I did feel a little bit of that clunk between the ball control and the dribbling. But I will give it a 3.5 out of 5 in terms of on-the-pitch performance. In fact, he doesn't have 4-star skill moves and stuff like that. So these are all little discounts that add up and really compile into a really, really smexy, yammy, silky yam boy in the form of an 81 in form Mislav ORSIC. So we had to do this episode here. You guys have been asking for it. That is it in the books. Erling Haaland possibly coming tomorrow or over the course of the weekend. Going to be streaming over on Twitch tonight if you guys want to pop by. Going to be opening up my Div Rivals rewards over there. And yeah. Appreciate you guys popping by. Hope this episode was informative and entertaining to you guys. We'll catch you guys for another upload tomorrow. Till next time, bros. Tschüss. Later. Ade.